warm in here today.
It is warm in here today.
I'm loving it.
You're loving it?
Loving it.
All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence for our country and for our friends in Florida and all the places that are being affected by this hurricane. We just pray against the hurricane and that the storm will lessen and there'll be less damage done and lives lost. Thank you. Thank you. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
All right, is there any public comment on the agenda or non-agenda items? Yes, William?
Just like to say, you all did a great job Saturday.
Thank
It
you.
was a very positive affair.
Awesome.
I
Thank
just
you.
wish more people had showed up, but
Yeah.
Well, it's the
Certainly.
first one post-pandemic, so
Right.
hopefully by
Oh,
the time we
yeah.
keep going, it'll get better.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would think so, yeah.
No, I think it was a very successful day. I think the vendors really appreciated it because they got to see each other face to face and talk and you know, everyone's been doing the Zoom meetings and phone call meetings for, you know, two and a half years now. So it was a good day in that regard. Thank you to Commissioner Herschel. She organized it. She did an awesome job and Sarah helped her too. And thank you to Commissioner Hall for cooking all those hot dogs for us and making sure the tables were where they needed to be. And thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you, Bill. You were there with the Farm Bureau. And
Yeah,
you had
supposedly.
a lot of you were there. So we're gonna work on it again for next year.
Yeah.
So it was, we also had an event Friday night. It was the Suicide Prevention and Awareness Walk, and we had a nice turnout for that. And it was a very powerful event down at the New Milford Park. And that was a great location to hold that event, and we will be doing that again as well.
I'd
So
like
thank
to
you.
say something else.
Oh, sure.
On the way in, I couldn't help but miss the concrete, and what a beautiful job that is. And then after talking to you, to Alan, I should say, I looked a little closer and boy, that's a bad job. Looked like a bunch of amateurs.
They should be there in the next 2 weeks to start ripping out and redoing.
They're gonna tear it out all again?
Well, not the whole thing, but they'll
But-
be doing the repairs that need to be done to make it right.
Okay. You mentioned electrical as well, there's some problems?
We had some electrical issues, but we got those worked out. So
Good.
it was a loose connector and a loose wire.
That can cause a real
That
problem.
can cause a real problem, especially when it's a communication line.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yep.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Alan, I think Alan would like to talk about PennDOT and roads.
Yeah, so, you know, good news is, you know, back earlier in the year, we had the Deputy Secretary, Larry from PennDOT up. Took him for a ride on the roads and some of the people out of Dunmore. And after that ride, he went back and met with the Secretary of Transportation, and they decided that, you know, the work they had done on Route 29 2 years earlier was failing. So they made a commitment to FDR, full depth reclamation of 29, which is the base and everything, from the state line up in Liberty all the way to Wyoming County. They projected a $25 million project. They called and tasked the local agencies to get out and get it scoped and get all the pipes checked and see which pipes need to be replaced. So we do that before we do the road, you know.
Really? That's
Yeah,
good.
so they got that all done. It went out to bid, and the bid has been awarded, and actually came in $3 million less than what they projected, so it was $22 million. It's scheduled to start in the spring, as soon as the weather changes. So that's a huge plus for this county. That's $23 million additional dollars into our county for roads and maintenance, which doing 29 will free up a lot of maintenance dollars now to go to other roads so we can get more stuff done there. And so that's great, thank you. And again, this only works by, when I go on and make the video and I ask the people to call and complain to PennDOT, that's how this happens. It happens by the community getting involved, and when we ask for their help and they make the phone calls, this is the results we get. So we want to thank the Secretary and the Deputy Secretary for stepping up for Susquehanna County, and helping us out. And I'd like to thank the public and my colleagues here for all their support on making all this happen. So my final note is, you know, I did read, you know, Halloween's coming, and I did watch a little thing last night. Apparently, we have a new batch of fentanyl hitting the US. It's rainbow colored, and it looks like candy for the kids. And, you know, it's a huge, huge problem. People need to be very careful at Halloween, and especially the candy. Some of them look like they're like Nerds and other packages that you can buy in the stores candy. There's like 300 deaths a day from fentanyl. And if that's not a crisis, I don't know what it is. And hopefully at some point our government will get as smart as China and put the death sentence to any drug dealer. That's why China doesn't have a drug problem now. But everybody needs to be careful at Halloween. The stuff's
Yes.
coming in here, and you need to be careful with your kids.
I'm glad that you mentioned that, Commissioner Hall. We work with the Susquehanna County Recovery Alliance, and one of the initiatives we're working on is just that, the fentanyl education. We unfortunately lost 2 youths in a neighboring county to fentanyl laced with marijuana, which is also on the rise. So one-time use can kill. So I'm glad that you brought that up, because it's something parents need to be aware of, and loved ones. And we'll be placing some billboards throughout the county throughout the year, and other educational pamphlets and information so that we can educate. So very important and on the forefront of what we're getting out to the community right now.
We have 6 billboards going up, isn't it?
Yes.
Around 6 of them.
At 300 a day, that's 110,000 a year. People
Yeah.
will die from fentanyl.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's devastating.
The first I heard of it was this morning on the radio, the rainbow fentanyl. And
And it's a serious problem. I just am petrified these little kids getting candy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, they don't realize what they're getting into.
exactly.
And what it'll do to that little kid.
On roads, I was up Briny Creek last night,
Yep,
paying my school taxes,
yep.
and
You
got there
pay
on
mine too, or?
I meant to, but I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Darn, right?
Yeah, I would have paid all 3 of you.
Well,
Yeah, right.
we'll take you up on that, no problem.
We appreciate that. All right, on another note,
But it was good,
Oh, I'm
what
sorry.
they
Yeah,
had
they got
done
it
on
fixed,
Briny
yep.
Creek.
They're getting there.
They're not finished, but they're started.
awesome. I have another announcement I'd like to make. Susquehanna County Conservation District is celebrating 75 years, their anniversary, and it's going to be held an open house on September 30th. It's this Friday from 10 to 4. And it's open to the public. Please come and see their new building. Please join us, I'll just read it to you. Please join us for light refreshments and the opportunity to tour our new office building. Representatives from the Department of Environmental Protection, DCNR, Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission, and NRCS will be available to answer questions throughout the day. A memorial dedication for Robert Wagner, resource conservationist, will be held at 2 p.m. If you have any questions, you can call the Conservation District. So I hope people will come out and celebrate with them 75 years. And Bill, you sit on the board as well as I, and so we will be there. So just let people know. Also today on the agenda, we have 2 proclamations. One is for domestic violence and the other is for mental health awareness. And we have Sarah here today from the Women's Resource Center. And Sarah, if you'd like to say a few words, we'd love to hear from you.
Sure. Like Commissioner Arnold said, I'm Sarah from the Women's Resource Center. I'm one of the housing advocates there. I've been there for almost 7 years. Just thank you for your support and dedication and awareness that you provide in the community. Last year, we served 270 DV survivors, and we had 2,027 DV hotline calls that we took in 1 year last year. For our awareness events, we will be placing our purple ribbons on the green. We don't know what day we're going to do that yet, but we'll let you guys know if you'd like to be there. We're also doing other awareness events in the community. Interfaith has their women's luncheons every month, and they're doing one on October 11th, so we will be displaying the empty place at the table, which is our memorial exhibit to the lives that have been lost to domestic violence in Susquehanna and Lackawanna counties. So we'll be doing a smaller one to represent the survivors that have been lost in Susquehanna County. We continue to provide our support through our hotline services in office, We do utilize DoxyMe for virtual support if somebody has access to the internet or has transportation issues. We continue to provide legal accompaniment to various hearings. We have our medical advocacy prevention program that is also available for various community members, and our prevention and education programs that we provide in the schools.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for all the work you do, and it takes special people to work in this type of work that you're doing, so thank you to all of you over there, Women's Resource. And we'll put the, this through the meeting, and then you can take it with you, okay? All right,
I'll make a motion to close public comment.
I'll second that.
all right. I have a motion by Commissioner Hall, second by Commissioner Herschel to close public comment. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to approve item 2.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the minutes of the September 14th, 2022 meeting, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion to pay the bills.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to pay the bills, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to approve item 4.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the purchase of two 20-yard roll-off containers from Valley Enterprise Container, Inc. For a total cost of $16,150 with $14,535 paid with 902 grant funding per the recommendation of Jennifer Hibbard, of Recycling Coordinator. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Motion to approve item 5.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the purchase of a 2022 Tahoe 9C3 patrol vehicle for the District Attorney's Office from Jenna Tellinini, is that how you say that? Motors, Egg Harbor, New Jersey, at a total cost of $64,666.12 with state pricing. Paid with DUI funds and Act 13 per the recommendation of Marion O'Malley, the District Attorney. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to approve 6.
I will second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve entering into a professional services agreement with Dr. David Palmitter of Abington Township for record review, competency review, and court appearance services for children and youth services, effective September 14th, 2022 through August 30th of 2023. Total cost per attached schedule per the recommendation of Michelle Graziano, Director of Children and Youth Services. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 7.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the purchase of one copier printer scanner for District Magistrate Hollister's office from Top Business Solutions at a total cost of $3,391.79. Per the recommendation of Stephen Janowski, Director of IT, GIS Coordinator. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Motion to approve 8.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the Susquehanna County Planning Commission schedule of fees as attached, effective October 1st, 2022, per the recommendation of Dwayne Nagel, Director of Planning, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 9.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to ratify and acknowledge the resignation of James Bernowski from the position of County Detective Substitute School Resource Officer, effective September 9th of this year, per the recommendation of the District Attorney, Marion O'Malley. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion to approve 10.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to accept with regret the resignation of Ronald Gregory from the position of Prison Maintenance Electrical HVAC Tech, effective September 30th of this year, per James Hawley, Director of Public Facilities. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Motion to approve 11.
I will second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the transfer of Vincent Chiramonte from the position of Deputy Warden to the open, full-time, non-union position of Prison Warden Outreach Support, $70,000 per year, effective September 28th of this year, with a 6-month probationary period and benefits according to the County Policy Manual, per the recommendation of Sheriff Lance Benedict. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Motion to approve 12.
I will second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve the hiring of Lisa Dale, New Milford, to the open full-time, union-eligible position of 911 telecommunicator, $16.39 per hour, effective October 26th of this year, with a 6-month probationary period and benefits according to the residual bargaining unit and the County Policy Manual, per the recommendation of Bradley Ellsworth, Director of 911. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved 13.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve proclamation 2022-23 proclaiming October as Domestic Violence Month in Susquehanna County. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion approved 14.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to approve proclamation 2022-34 proclaiming October 2nd to the 8th of 2022 as Mental Illness Awareness Week in Susquehanna County. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved 15 to award the bids for the following vehicles as read by the chair.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Hall to award the bids, and we're gonna open them. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All right. First one, we have a Timothy Nye has purchased a 2015 Chevy Express bus for $8,601. Then we have a James McDermott who's purchased a 2016 Dodge Caravan for a price of $3,600. Mitch Elias, he has purchased our 2017 all-wheel drive Ford Transit at a price of $9,809.
That's it. We gotta go to the next motion for the.
Oh, sorry, gotcha, all right,
All in favor?
go ahead, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve item 16.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to award the bid on the 2012 Kubota F3680 tractor, mower, snow blower, and brush. Seconded by Commissioner Herschel. And the bid goes to Brian Hoover at $10,600. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And I'll make a motion to approve 17.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to award the bid on the 4 tires with rims of the 440 mag off-ride, seconded by Commissioner Herschel. And the winning bid goes to Craig Simons for $300. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. I'll make a motion to approve 18.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Hall to award the bid on the 2013 VRI Mar trailer, seconded by Commissioner Herschel, and the bid goes to Barry Keel for $1,200. All in favor, say aye.
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 And I will make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Hall, second by Commissioner Herschel. Meeting is closed. Thank you for coming, everyone.